Okay, so hi guys. So this video is a tutorial on how to use your PHPMyAdmin. So PHPMyAdmin is a software written in PHP so that you can access your database. Okay, so since you already have your own websites created in your 00webhost.com, so you can already access it. Example here, so this is our HCI example before. Yes. So first, go to the list of your websites and then click your website. So you just click the Manage Website button. Okay, here. So in the website management, you can see the different management tools for your website. Okay, so we have here the website, files, domains, emails, and we have here the databases. So first thing to do is to create your MySQL database. So just click here to create. Here. Okay, so since I already have two databases, maybe I can just delete the other one so that we can create a new one. So since this web hosting is free, it only allows us to create two databases. So I'm just going to delete the other one. So delete DB. Okay, there. Okay, so I'm going to create a new database. So by just clicking this button and then a database name. So database name should be related to your system or related to your website. So for example, I'm going to create a school website. So database name school. And then username. Okay, so I will just use my name. There you go. Maybe small letter. And then password. So you can generate a randomized password or you can also create your own password. For example, this one. So okay, randomize. There, but I cannot easily remember that, so maybe I can just use my name. Okay. Sabi niya, this field is too short. So it's only 5. How about this? There you go. Okay, so you should remember your password because this is the password you're going to use in logging into your database or to your PHP MyAdmin. And also, this is going to be used in connecting your program to the database. So these three items, database name, database username, and password, are important to connect to your database. Okay, we'll just copy and paste this so that I can just easily, copy, so that I can just easily paste it. Okay, just click create. Just wait for the database to be created. So this will just take 30 seconds. Okay, so you can see here, this is now my database name. So since this is a free web hosting, it added additional characters. Okay, so because there are other users in our hosting that has a database name of school. So this first one is the unique identifier that this web hosting is to your website, my HCI. Okay, so just click manage and then select PHPMYADMIN. Okay, so we are now on our PHPMYADMIN. Okay, so just wait for it to load. Okay, so sorry, my internet is not that so fast. So we need to wait for it to load. Okay, there you go. So this is now the graphical user interface of our PHPMyAdmin. So here on the left side, you can see the different databases. And so this one here. So this is now my database ID 15509-293_school. So this is my database school. So a database must have tables. So based from your modules, so a database must contain tables. So we have two ways in creating tables using our PHPMyAdmin. So you can create tables by clicking this. So this one, by clicking your database, and then here. So just type the name of your table and then the number of columns. For example, I want to create, so since this is a school, for example, inside the school, there are departments. Okay, so I will place here table department. There you go. And then number of columns. So number of columns, how many data I am going to store on that table. For example, I want to store the department ID, the department name, and then department description. So department ID, name, and description. So 3 data, so it means I need 3 columns. Okay, so I'm just going to type there 3. And then just press go. There you go. Okay, so here, since I placed 3 columns, so we have here 3. So first, we have the department ID. Okay, so depth ID. Then we have, wait, what is the type of a department ID? So usually, an ID is a number, diba? So should be an integer. So the different types of MySQL, the different MySQL types are on your module 4, module 3 and 4. So just locate that module, or the page number of that module, so that you can see the different type and what are you going to use for each data. So example here, I have department ID, so I'm going to use integer. And then, so integer, what is the length of that integer? So, kunwari, or example, you have departments up to 1,000, so you can have 4. Why 4? Because 1,000, sorry, 3. Why 3? Because 1,000, 1,004. It's right, 4. 1,000 has 4 zeros, so 1,000. The length of that value is up to 4. But if you have only up to 100 departments, so you can have here 3. So 100, so up to 999, that has 3 length or 3 values. Okay. So for example, the default is none, so null. So And then we have also here the AI, or what we call the auto increment. So every time a user will add a department on the database, it will increment. So for example, the last department that was placed was 2. The next department should be has an ID of 3. And then next 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay, so there you go. And then on your module, you have also seen the primary key attribute. So we have here a primary, and then we have here, just click go. Okay, next, a department should have a name. So department, or should we use dep name? And then, so a department name is a varchar. Why varchar? Because it can be a combination of a text and numbers. And a varchar has only maximum of 255 values. So department name cannot exceed 255 characters. So there you go. Then okay, so we have nothing to add here. So since it is a varchar, you cannot click it to be auto incremented. So usually auto increment can only be used to numbers. Okay, then we have here department description. Okay, so department description. So if you want to use paragraph to your department description, so you can use text. So when you're going to use text, these are the variable, or the what's this, combination of numbers and text, which are more than 255. But if you're going only to use a combination of text and numbers less than 255, you can use varchar. Okay. But if you want to use paragraphs on the description, you must use text. There you go. And then it's okay not to place the values or length if you're going to use text. Okay. And then after that, just click save. Okay, so here, after clicking save, you can now see the table. Here is my department table. There you go. So this is my department table. So that is the first way on how to create a table on PHPMyAdmin. We have also another way, which is this SQL, which is this way we are going to use. So all the codes and all the queries are on your module, or it is in the PowerPoint presentation. On the PowerPoint I sent, on slide number 20, so you can see there the first MySQL command. So that is the show database command. So you can copy and paste, or you can just type so that you can easily remember it. So for me, I'll just copy and paste it. So the show databases command, so that is just like hello world on other languages. Just like the system.out.println hello world on your Java. Okay, so this one. So show databases. So do not forget to place semicolon at the end and then press go. Okay, so this MySQL command, show databases, is the command that will just going to show your or list your databases. There, so I have here 1, 2, and 3 databases. Next, just click SQL again. Okay, so go back here. And so we have here another command, create database people. So this means you're going to create a database name people. So the keyword here is the create database, and then the people is the name of your database. So you can change this to what is the name of our database. So this is the name of our database. There, so there you go. Wait. Okay, so create database and then the name of your database. And then next, if you're going to use this database, just use the keyword use, and then what is the name of the database you are using or you are accessing. So create database and then use database. So you can place that on this SQL. Next keyword, you also have the create table. So a while back, we have created the table department using the graphical user interface. But we can also use the SQL command, which is create. So example here, we're going to create a table named users that has column name and column email. So name with a data type varchar and with a length of 128. Here, another column email with a data type varchar and length of 128. So, want to copy and paste it. Copy. Okay, there. Paste. So it will create table users. Can we make it small letters so that it is easier for us to connect it to our codes? But you can also use capital letters any way that you want. Okay, just click go. Okay, so create table users, name varchar. There you go. So we have now the table users. There. So that is the create. So next. So we already have used the create. Next, let's go to describe. How if I want to see the details of our department table? So just use here describe. Okay, so describe and then the name of the table you want to describe. Okay, press go. There you go. So it describes the table department. So it shows here the different fields on your table. What type is it? Is it null? So it is the key, or it is also auto increment. Okay, another describe users. Let's describe users. Click go. Okay, so what happened? Again, it describes the table users. It shows the name that are inside your table users. So it shows the fields. It shows the data type of those fields. And this one. Okay, so we have other um, commands on your SQL PowerPoint. So please continue your PowerPoint. So there you go. So try to insert, try to use the SQL insert. So here, so inserting a value to your SQL. Okay, so please continue it.